Now, I know what you're thinking.
Headshot cam.
How sound.
Madhog.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. Madhog, you beautiful stud from another
Dimension?
You beautiful stud from another dimension. Sure, why not? You scrumptious man cake. You light of my eyes, etc., etc., etc. I could go on.
Yes, you probably could, but let's speed things up a bit.
The last time you sprung a mystery game on me, it was Wada Nohara and the Great Blue Sea, and we all know how that turned out. So, once again, Madhog, you Statue of Liberty of Manliness. What kind of game is this? Well, my friend, I'm so glad you asked. I'm also, frankly, flattered by all of your observations about my person.
I'm just gonna say, in the words of a certain Philip Banks, "What's all this? What's all this? What's all this?"
Well, what's all this is, first of all, I will assure you right off the bat that this is indeed a game. It is not a prank. It is not a .exe creepypasta. It is an actual game, and you can get it off of itch.io or io. So you know it's a good game.
Right.
Right. Well, I can still sense your skepticism, but do not worry. This game gets my stamp of approval. I legitimately enjoyed it. And hopefully you will see why.
It's less skepticism, more mysticism about what I am about to drop into, because is this like a horror game on first impression? But it could just be, the menu could just be setting up one thing and then it's gonna pull the rug from under me to be something completely different. It could be something incredibly pretentious.
I would not recommend this game to you if it were incredibly pretentious. Really, what I enjoy about the games in the itch.io library is the amount of creativity and experimental daring that these very indie developers put into their craftsmanship. And I think DIYs, or this, is definitely something that belongs in that category. So, this game.
Yes, this game that I'm about to play, yes.
Yes, DIS, full title, Eternal Space Jail. The rest of the title doesn't show up in this menu screen for some reason. I could tell you what this game is about, but instead I'm going to let you experience it for yourself.
Okay, so since we can't load a game and we don't want to run away with our lives intact of knowing of this game's existence, we're gonna have to press new game, I think.
Yes, so let's play this.
This new game. L.O.V.E Games.
These are the makers of the game, by the way.
Strafe left and right with page up and down. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Full screen mode. I didn't have time to... I like using these to play. Press F1 to reassign the buttons. No, I'm not going to be doing that.
You probably do not have a controller that fits that description anyway.
Clear 20 floors and escape this. Play forever and ever without reaching an ending. This is the true version of the game, as there is no escape from this.
There is no escape from this! Nuts!
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to make that joke again. I'm done. We have thoroughly punched the These Nuts joke card. Let's leave it behind for now.
Well, I hope I can relearn the keys elsewhere because I didn't have time to read it all, so...
Don't worry, it is really quite simple. You'll get it.
Okie dokie. Oh, hello. This building?
Alright, Devar. Choose your character.
Choose who you want to be. Riot Queen. Okay, so how do I... Oh.
Up and down.
Ah, right, I see. Wedding
Ninja. I should point out the class system in this game is a bit unorthodox, which I deeply enjoy.
Brain Wizard. Oh my god, the furry.
Okay, Devar, I'm going to have to ask you not to choose this for my own benefit, because there is going to be a lot of censorship otherwise.
Yeah, I kind of see that. I'll try and avoid the Berserker.
The Berserker, even though it's a really good unit to have.
Hierophantes. Is this
He's
like
the healer.
Carbon Demon?
I do like this design quite a lot.
Crystal Esper Girl. I mean, this looks quite cool. I mean, even though it's typical.
The last 4 characters are basically the same character, but with a different element attached to them.
Ah, I see.
So,
Okay.
who do you want to choose?
Let's see. Riot Queen has attack, defense, ESP, speed, and rec weapon is that bat, I'm guessing.
Yes, the nail bat, because she's a rioter. The Riot Queen.
Of course, this one has more speed.
Aside from a complete lack of defense, this character is actually probably the best in terms of sheer attack potential, because she's the fastest and with the most initiative, so she always starts first, and she gets a completely broken spell that puts your enemies to sleep, even if they are bosses.
Right.
And this is the healer.
This one has the blade.
This one has the best power-based magic attacks.
And this one is just the same girl, just this one's crystal.
This is absolutely a
Slash.
must-have. This is absolutely a must-have in terms of your mage unit. The power of her spells get out of control quite fast.
Let me think now. It's either between, let's see, the ninja wedding dress or this guy, the carbon demon.
I actually don't know what their gender is, so I'm just using they/them pronouns just to be safe.
That's fine. Let's see. Let's go for the ninja wedding ninja.
Good choice. Choose your name.
Okie dokie. Let's see. How do I delete in this? Oh.
I think the X button.
Ah, there we go.
It is the classic interface, Z for confirm, X for cancel.
Right.
It is the most indie-rific game format in that sense. For reference, I called my wedding ninja Lola Bonnie.
Of course you did.
I don't know why, it's not a rabbit. We have the rabbit girl, the Esper, but no, I named this one Lola Bonnie instead. Amore!
Amy.
Amy Rose! No! Amy Rose, the wedding ninja. Finally, I'm gonna marry Sonic! Or kill him if he doesn't marry me. Because I'm also a ninja. Now, choose your second character.
Oh, okay. Let's go with this guy. Deneb.
This person. This guy.
This guy is unfucking believable.
This guy. This guy.
This guy.
This guy. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy.
Okay.
Okay, you have 2 more characters to choose.
Oh god, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, as far as the Esper girl is concerned, you can choose whichever. Although, the poison one also is immune to poison.
Right. Reflects all slime damage.
Yes, each one of these elemental wizards automatically reflects the damage if the element thrown at them is from the same element, which is a good thing. All elemental attacks in this game are incredibly dangerous. Very dangerous. It can be a party wipe instantly.
Let's take this one. Axe. That's your name. Axe.
Axe butter.
Axe body spray.
Quantum of saliva. I don't know. I don't know why I said that.
Let's see.
Sí, se puede. Silly bunny tricks are for kids.
No, not that. Saliva.
Saliva? What does that even mean?
It's just me making a joke on saliva, but instead saliva of lava.
I don't know. I usually like to choose a name that fits with how the character looks.
Yeah, I know.
Call me a traditionalist.
Okay. We're not gonna top this guy, I don't think.
Why don't you give her a My Little Pony name? She looks like she could have a pony Sona.
Let me think. Let me think. Okay, let me...
Quantum Light Sparkle.
I'm trying to look... I keep on losing myself. Okay, MNOP. Oh, that's a T. Wow.
That's a T, yes.
That's so small, that T, I couldn't tell.
Quantum... You can do it, I believe in you. Intense gameplay. Quantum... Joy...
Quantum Joy?
Quantum Joy? Whatever. We will be here all day.
Yes, especially...
And now, for your final party member. Well, honestly, you can choose whichever. It will not probably matter in your first try.
Okay. Let's go with this one. Coral? That's a weird name.
I think her mask looks a bit like a bastardized Mickey Mouse.
Yes, it does, kind of. No.
But it could also be a frog.
Yeah, it probably is a frog. Let's see.
I don't believe it. If you're going to call her Caro Girl, that's how I called her, too.
I was actually thinking this.
Arrow Mouse.
I don't know, it's the first thing that came to my head.
I know, when I see her, I think of a No One Lives Forever villain, so I give her a name like that. So, Devar, have you guessed yet what kind of game this is?
Is this a like a classic dungeon crawler?
Oh yes, it is.
I don't know how to feel about that, considering I like it, the genre, but I also kind of have my
A terrible experience with it? Yes, I understand that. There is something about the dungeon crawler experience that's inherently alluring, mysterious, and alluring again. I've had my brush with the genre, and for the most part I've only had terrible experiences, and yet it is a kind of game that's so hard to put down because you just want to see what's there over there at the end of the corridor. Is there a treasure chest or a trap? It's probably a trap. What if it is a treasure?
Huh, interesting. There's a voice that says save.
This game is technically a roguelike in the very loose sense of the word. Each level is randomly generated, technically. And if you die, you could restart all over and reincarnate your characters, which will then inherit all the items and the skills they've acquired. You could make them into different classes of characters, and they would still get the skills from the other class they were before.
According to my religion, reincarnation brings you back down to level 1, but makes you stronger. It also allows you to keep all your skills and items.
Okay, yes, the tutorial bunny says it herself.
Lucas, is that you from Earthbound?
Bunny, you should say that.
You'd think you'd have to be a space criminal and commit a space crime to be sent to space jail.
That's where we are.
Nope, apparently spilling orange juice on a cop car is enough.
Commentary.
I don't like you. You seem like one of those old Atari games. Eyeballs.
This game is chock full of such tributes and references, as you will soon notice.
I've got what you need.
Stranger!
Ruby red, green delicious, pink woman.
Okay, so you have 2,000 cents to spend. Cents will be the currency here, which you're giving away for things. You should take this opportunity to properly equip your characters with useful defense items and attack.
Let's see, what would be good for this?
You could go with the weapons that were recommended to them, or you could try to think outside the box. For example, the Carbon Demon's favored weapon is a sword, which is a balance breakfast between defense and attack. But you could also give them the axe, which is much more powerful at the cost of defense, and it makes them slightly slower. Now, the Wedding Ninja likes to fight barehanded, but can also equip 2 weapons at the same time. Doesn't have any defense, though. So what I like to do for the first few floors is to give them a combination between a sword and a gun. The gun has a fixed attack pattern that doesn't improve, but it has a lot of luck attached to it. And luck, as you will soon find out, is the second most important stat after speed.
I have 1 sword in my possession right now?
Yes, you should buy some armor, because every character already has a base weapon.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, like... So
Actually, no.
no.
Okay, my suggestion is buy the light armor only for 2 of them, and buy the regular armor for this guy.
Right.
And also for Caramouse. Because depending on how heavy the armor is, it can only be worn by certain classes of characters.
Okay, so let's go to equipment. I wonder if...
Try optimize.
Okay, good, I can do that. Gun, apparently, Caramouse is gonna use. Gloves. Optimized kind of reminds me of the times I played Fantasy Tactics and, and instead of Optimize, it was called Best Fit.
Yes, I almost never use Optimize at a certain stage of the game, but mostly because at that point I know what I'm doing.
Keeping criminals in a place where they spontaneously develop psychic powers seems sort of counterintuitive to me, but what would I know?
It's almost as if there is a horrible secret to this prison.
Whoa, someone was in there. They're really running fast, and I can't even talk to them.
So there is a run button for this, which is the shift button, yes. I should warn you, there is no map for this game.
Well, that's lovely though.
Luckily for you, the rooms are relatively small and not too difficult to navigate. Just hug the wall, Davar. Here we are, first floor, which is different every time.
Well, hopefully I'll be okay with this. Obtained plastic shield level 17 times 3. Well, I can't use that right now. Hello. Oh.
Here we go!
Mermaid is ready to rock.
No! You could not possibly have started with a worst random selection of enemies.
Well, I'm just gonna have to deal with it.
You do not have any skills yet.
Let's get rid of... Let's just do this the old-fashioned way and just...
I should warn you, this game is not easy, especially not at first.
Well, I got rid of the strongest one. There goes those two. Yep, I can definitely see the Earthbound influence of this.
Yes, specifically Mother Free. Mother Free had this little feature in which the characters pop out of their boxes when they attack. I should put on a warning about a possible seizure and epilepsy at the beginning of this game, because this background does not convince me in that sense.
Yeah. Well, I don't seem to be losing much health right now, so...
No, it's only the first fight.
Amy's party won! Amy's now level 2, Poison Strike. Caramouse get 2-time bash. Quantum Joy, Distortion. And this guy, Pentaslash.
This guy! Wow, the Pentaslash is so good. Honestly, it's going to be the most useful attack move in the entire game for you. It was for me.
I'll keep that in mind.
In terms of the damage output related to the power of the weapon that you use and the expenditure in mana points, it is the best attack.
Oh, Quantum Joy took a hit. And I see 222 again. That's good. I keep seeing that number. Hopefully I don't need to worry about that this year. Oh, Teleparameter.
The Esper Girl's attack is completely insignificant. Different music. This game has various tracks that are used during these kinds of encounters, which I find very satisfying. There is a fresh vibe to this game. It takes this tried and true old school dungeon crawling formula and paints it over with a refreshing amount of style and energy.
Wow,
there is this
really good move.
Like I said, it's very good. It's going to get better as your character gets stronger. I do enjoy the vibe that this game exudes, not just aesthetically, but also musically. There is this trance soundtrack that permeates over it, and it's quite hard to resist bopping to it. This game is, in many ways, a mood.
Yeah.
Whether that mood is existential dread, claustrophobia, paranoia, or just vibing.
Poison tip fingers, maybe just attack. Let's just get rid of that little form mermaid.
You can be liberal in your use of mana points. Usually these characters get quite a lot of them, especially the Esper Girl. The Esper Girl is the best in terms of mana efficiency and output of magic power.
She's down. I say she because it looks kind of feminine, but it's probably gender neutral. Oh, holy crud!
Yes.
This guy.
You can have attacks like that, completely out of nowhere, catching you by surprise,
Oh,
and
Amy's
killing you
fallen.
instantly! Like I said, elemental attacks are the worst.
Oh dear, I'm
You-
down a party member.
You are already in trouble, that didn't take too long.
And
And you're also poisoned! Hooray!
this guy is going to go down.
Oof.
Oh, this is not going well.
This is that kind of game, Devar. You're on top of things on one fight, and then literally the next one, some jerkwad unleashes a powerful elemental-based attack on the entire party, and you are wiped out in a second.
Well, they're gone.
So now you know that the animal girls, let's call them that, are very dangerous, and they come in all sorts of flavors.
The restroom requires 120 cents. Sure?
Honestly, you are very lucky to have found this floor. I personally have never seen this floor in the game before.
Really now?
Yes, so that's a testament to the variety and depth of this experience.
Hello there, bye.
You should resurrect your dead characters.
Let me see if I can do, because, like...
You should have some potions to start yourself.
Oh no, they
in this
got
game.
refreshed. Thanks to that WC.
Oh, right. Then you're good to go then.
Bye! Oh, I've been back attacked, I think.
You know what's irritating about these characters is that they do not move, they do not wait their own turn to move like in proper dungeon crawlers. Their movement is completely erratic, which makes them hard to predict. My best suggestion is to just wait for them to go to you, as you place yourself in an angle, in a corner, in which you might be able not to be taken from the back.
Of course.
Honestly, the quality and difficulty of the enemies varies, I believe, depending on your luck. So you should be aware of having at least one lucky party member with you.
Right, I'll keep that in mind.
So I believe the Riot Queen is equipped with a gun. That
Yeah,
doesn't
she-
make her very powerful at all, which is a bit of a waste for her class, but it does make her lucky. What I would suggest is to give a gun to the ninja and to give a proper weapon to the Riot Queen so that her own physical attacks can do more damage. But that's what I would do. And I had to learn this the hard way.
Right.
So now the quest begins to find the exit.
Ooh, treasure. Poison parasite. And other-
Okay, hold on. You have a Esper girl.
Yes, I do.
Equip her with the poison parasite.
Okay, so... Let's see, what is it? Is it...
Accessory.
Ah, right.
Look at the mental attack and defense stats going up.
Right, I'll keep that in mind.
So now your quantum girl can also do poison attacks. So she's two Esper girls at once.
Neat.
Very neat indeed.
Hello there. I think I see a door there, so...
I really do enjoy the designs in this game. The art direction is fabulous. It is clearly a tribute to past games, such as the Mother series more prominently, but it dances at its own rhythm, if that makes any sense.
It does.
This game is drowning in personality, and I can assure you it wants you to drown too with it.
Of course it does.